Idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chemical Reactions. I'm Chuck.
And I'm Juliet.
As always, we want to give a huge shout out to our subscribers. Either you are in the Chem Squad or you are in the Circle of Death. We do appreciate you. Alright, so first of our new instrumental series that will culminate in a top 10. We figured we'd start with what, in my opinion, is most likely going to be my number one. Metallica's Orion off of the greatest metal album ever. Again, in my opinion. Composed by the late Cliff Burton. So awesome. The link will be in the description below if you want to watch it for yourself. Let's go in. Slow build.
There it is.
Apparently this is an organ through heavy distortion. And then obviously the bass comes in.
Organs terrify me.
Nice build up.
Turn the volume up. Volume up. Louder. Louder.
Yeah, that's right. Nice little build
No,
up.
no. Make it louder.
Alright. Man, that riff. So we're about to go into the beautiful bass solo. But man, this song, right? It's like you don't listen to it for a bit, and it's almost like you forget how awesome it is. and I guess it had been a bit since I've heard it, and man, this song is so good. This is one of the first songs I learned to play on the guitar, so it holds a special place in my heart. I can't say that I never really got good at it, but I attempted to play it. But man, this is such a solid song. The use of the riffs, the quality of the riffs, the preponderance of the bass, especially compared to And Justice for All. Man, this is quite a song. So let's keep it going. We're about to enter the calmer dimension of Cliff Burton. Talk about scales. Those guitar harmonies. Get into the outro. Wow. What'd you think?
Okay. So, I like to measure songs by how well I can imagine myself listening to it, sitting in the back seat of a car at like 2 a.m.
Okay.
with my earbuds on.
All right. Weird gauge, but sure.
Well, it's like I listen whenever we like drive up to Canada. I listen to a lot of music,
Yeah, okay.
so that's like the mental picture that I got right now, and this scores pretty well on that scale. So
Yeah. I think Orion is one of those rare songs that is both mellow and heavy almost at the same time. You know? There are objectively some harder parts. You know, the first part of the song, the last part of the song, objectively heavier. The middle part of the song with that gorgeous Cliff Burton bass solo, objectively mellower. But really, you could find mellowness in the heavier parts, and you
senior
could find.
quote.
Okay.
Find mellowness in the heavier parts.
Sure. And you could find heaviness in the more mellow part. You know, it's such a well-constructed song. You know, when we got some comments, right, with this instrumental, rightfully so, that, you know, the best instrumentals are the classicals of like Beethoven and Mozart.
I do appreciate classical music.
Oh yeah, same. I have some fairly extensive musical training, so obviously that had to go through a lot of classical. So I do appreciate. But when I hear a song like this, I see a lot of the kind of a lot of influence from these classical greats, as well as incorporating some influence from blues, you know, from older rock and roll. But really, they are building a masterpiece like a great orchestra would. So,
Yeah.
I mean, to me, Orion is a masterpiece.
In its own right, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other word around it. I mean, the way it's built, the way they choose to bring the instruments when they do, the positioning of the solos themselves. Like Kirk Hammett's having a pretty good day at the office on this one as well. You know, Lars Ulrich, for all his detractors, a very solid performance in Orion. And then, you know, obviously, as always, James Hetfield, probably one of the best rhythm guitarists out there. So, man, to me, Master of Puppets, to me, the album represents thrash metal at its best, you know. Like, the peak of thrash metal, to me, is Master of Puppets. And this is one of these masterpieces that you find on this album that really kind of cements that fact, in my opinion. Yeah. So what do you think so far? So, like I said, to me, this is the gold standard. This is the song to beat for the number one spot. Do you expect this to be a tough song to beat, or you're keeping your mind wide open?
I definitely enjoyed it, but I'm holding out for something special.
All right. We'll see. We'll keep bringing some good stuff. So, obviously, this series is just starting. We have the list of 14 that we published yesterday. We may add some as we go along, but really, I think around 15, 16 max is probably going to be our sweet spot, because we want to get, you know, really the best of the best, the cream of the crop, so that we can get our top 10 out of it. So, no Metal Tomatoes for this song, because that would be a bit of a giveaway if you could just rank based on Metal Tomatoes.
Yeah.
But it's 100. But so no Metal Tomatoes.
Say that.
But no Metal Tomatoes rating, and
Chuck,
obviously no lyrics to
you're
analyze.
ruining the mystery.
All right, well, I kind of said that this was my number one to beat, so. All right, so I think we're gonna leave it here. Drop some comments below what you thought about Orion, what you thought about our reaction to it, any other feeling that this song evokes in you. Comment down below, and then let us know.
See you next time.
Yeah, let us know which one we should do next in our series. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. We will see you next time on our next video. Stay metal.